Hey everybody, Coach Toolshed here, and today we're going to be discussing Red Dead Online, which is of course the multiplayer component of Red Dead Redemption 2, and we now have the official launch date for the beta, which is going to be happening actually tomorrow, November 27th. It's going to be opening at 8 a.m. Eastern Time in the US, so it's important to note it's going to be a staggered release. The first people who are going to have access to it tomorrow are only going to be people who bought the Ultimate Edition of the game. So if you didn't fork down the extra money, you're not going to get to play quite as early as everyone else. Here we have another example of the paid early access, although they didn't use it as a marketing ploy, at least, I guess. So, but this is something I discussed a couple months back with Ubisoft and how they were making people pay early, and how we're seeing this as a trend more and more. If you want to get into the game a little bit early, hey, give us a little bit of extra cash, and we see this happening more and more. But that's a topic really for another video. So the next date that they're going to have is going to be coming out on Wednesday for anyone who played the game on October 26th, which is the day that the game launched itself. If you played on the 26th, you will have access to it on Wednesday. If you did not play it on launch day, but you played it within the first 3 days, you will have access to it the following day on Thursday, and then the beta will open to everyone on Friday. So that is how they're going to plan on doing it. Probably a better idea to stagger the release a little bit. You'll have more and more people getting in as the days go by. So probably not a bad move there, considering the absolute train wreck that was the launch of GTA 5 Online. I think many of us remember that, just not being able to... that first race that they had you do, that I had to do 8,000 times, and then it would just kick you right out, and everyone was trying to do it. Yeah, I think a lot of us remember that. Hopefully they're a little bit better prepared for the rush of people coming in this time. I'm sure they probably know a little bit better what to expect. So hopefully things go a bit smoother this time, and the staggered launch should help with that. But now let's discuss Red Dead Online itself, because as of this point, we don't really know all that much. Rockstar's own definition is about as vague with marketing talk as you could possibly be. In their words, Red Dead Online is an evolution of the classic multiplayer experience in the original Red Dead Redemption, blending narrative with competitive and cooperative gameplay in fun, new ways. Okay, that means absolutely nothing. So, the biggest question I think that most people have is, what are they going to do with the monetization? Now, I'm sure they're going to go as crazy as they can with it. We already see, I think in the main game, you can pretty much see it's going to be going after horses and buying upgrades, probably better carriages. People talk about buying a steamboat you can put out on the river. There's definitely some water out there for boats to be going into. They could definitely sell stuff like that. They could sell some of the big plantation houses, all that stuff. I'm sure that's going to be the sort of thing. And I'm sure they're going to start off small, offering you a shack to buy in Valentine for probably, I don't know, $30, who knows. So be aware of that. And that I know a lot of people have already sworn that they're not even going to touch the online component. Some people won't even play the single player, won't even buy the game because of their memories of GTA Online, and that's fair enough. I think that's a little bit extreme. I'm going to play it. I'm going to check it out. I know I played a lot of GTA Online back when it first came out, and I didn't actually spend any extra money on it. Over time, you can accrue money if you keep playing the game. I know it does have that pay-to-win aspect in a certain degree if you want to get the guns quicker or the faster cars or whatever you want to do in the game. It definitely has a pay-to-win aspect, and I'm sure in some ways that's probably going to be the case here. You're probably going to be able to pay to have a faster horse, pay to have more powerful weapons, and that's not great, but we'll see how it is. I am going to be checking it out as soon as I can. I believe that means I'll be able to get in on Wednesday. So I guess I'm going to definitely be checking this out. I talked about that a couple months ago, that this is a game that I am looking forward to playing. The first Red Dead Redemption is the game that I played a ton of the online aspect. I actually have the platinum in that game, which takes a lot of time to do, and I'm definitely looking forward to trying it. I am wary about the microtransactions, and I was definitely let down by the direction that they took with GTA Online. I was not a huge fan of GTA Online, I'll be honest, even though I was a huge fan of Red Dead Redemption 1 online, and even after that I played a bunch of Max Payne 3 online, another Rockstar game, which a lot of people forget about in between these two games. But I played a lot of that too, and I was really kind of let down with what they did with GTA Online. I hope they don't clone it with this. I hope they go back to the roots with some of the stuff they did with the original Red Dead Online, because I thought that worked out really well. At least I liked it. But I am expecting it to sort of be more of a GTA Online in Red Dead. I don't think they're going to go back to that old formula. They're going to want to try to monetize this, I'm sure. I hope they don't go too far overboard. I think they've made enough money, but that doesn't really stop these corporations, and Rockstar and 2K Games are no exception. So I'm not going to hold my breath. I'm sure they're going to be monetizing the hell out of this game, but that's not going to really affect how I feel about the gameplay itself necessarily, or just what they decide to implement. I'm going to be taking a look at that and let you guys know what I think about the online component as soon as possible. And so with that, I'm going to let you go. I'm Coach Toolshed. Please let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Are you guys going to be playing tomorrow? Did you get the Ultimate Edition of the game? Or are you going to be playing on Wednesday? Are you a day one player? You're going to be playing on Wednesday? Maybe I'll see you out there. Anyway, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Please subscribe if you want to stay in tune with the channel headed forward. And as always, keep it turned to 11.